Often people don't know how much they spend on printing and on document management. People often don't even think about it. So it is important for SMBs to focus on details, pay attention to every little detail of the business, ensuring that they are driving productivity up, driving costs down, and making sure that they are thinking out of the box, looking at various solutions to try and achieve these objectives. SMBs and companies in general should be looking at strategies such as digitizing documents as much as possible and automating any paper-based or manual workflows that exist in their organizations. The types of problems and difficulties organizations experience are similar in nature. They are different only in the scale of the problems and the difficulties. SMBs would tend to focus more on specific problems, perhaps the cost of paper or the cost of toner, or looking at a specific workflow, whereas the larger companies would look at how the strategy or deployment of their solutions might fit into the broader objectives and strategies they have for the company's IT resources. SMBs should begin by studying their internal procedures, their behaviors and their habits of users within their organizations. They should look at optimizing their existing workflows, all of the manual ones especially, and they should also ensure that they get the best deployment of whatever existing resources they have to make sure they maximize the return on those resources. In light of the current economic meltdown, increasing efficiency and productivity and decreasing costs will be key focus areas for any company. This highly competitive environment, ensuring that you get out new innovative products and services to your customers to try and drive as much revenue growth as you can get will be important for any business. So what SMBs can do, as with any other organization, in terms of ensuring that you reduce your operational expenses as much as you can and increase your productivity and efficiency such that you can spend money on innovation is to understand your true printing costs and try and ensure maximum printer availability and uptime so that all of your resources are used as much as is possible. Try and minimize any user retraining that you might have to do. Make sure that you're printing to the most cost-effective printer to ensure that you're saving as much money as you can. It is the responsibility of all organizations, small and big, to be environmentally friendly and responsible. To ensure that you are as environmentally friendly and responsible as possible, companies can do the following things. When considering the purchase of print solutions, you should look for vendors with good recycling program for things like the toner cartridges, and in cases where higher print volume is involved, you should look for print solutions that have long life parts, such as those in copiers. You should look at document management features such as double-sided printing, scanning solutions as part of the print solution that you purchase. And you can also look at print solutions that reduce warm-up times, with reduced warm-up times so that you reduce power consumption. When choosing a multifunction device, organizations should look at their organizational needs as a whole and look for solutions that specifically address those needs rather than look at the multifunction device on its own in a standalone fashion. Companies should be looking at the different types of hardware, software and services that they need to deploy to ensure that they properly streamline all of their existing workflows, making sure that they drive up efficiency as much as possible and drive down costs as much as is possible. After that, you should be looking at the specific needs of an industry, for example, the legal industry. You might want to consider what some of your security needs are and make sure that you look for certain features that addresses those needs. For example, securing your document to make sure that whatever information is confidential stays confidential. For SMBs specifically, you want to be looking at making sure that you have ease of deployment with the solution to make sure that you can do as much of the work by yourself as possible to reduce the cost of any implementation. You want to be looking at solutions that have smaller IT footprints so that the demands on your IT resources are reduced. And you also want to be looking at solutions that allow you to upgrade automatically so that you do not have to worry about making sure that you have the latest and greatest in a manual way. And that is done for you automatically and something that you don't need to think about.